Hi, I'm Diana, and today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about food and nutrition. So many of us are on the go, and we often tend to stop at fast food restaurants. We use prepackaged food for our meals, and I'm here to say that it's a lot easier than you think to eat healthy and to cook wholesome meals every day. A lot of people think that when you do yoga, you really need to be a vegetarian or be vegan, and that's absolutely not true. But I will tell you that over the last year that I've been practicing yoga, my food tastes have changed. I'm a chef. I love to cook. I've worked in bed and breakfast most of my life. And I will say that while before a big steak with cream sauce and cheese and vegetables and mashed potatoes sounded incredible, these days I'm drawn more towards healthier, lighter options like chicken and roasted vegetables and salads and even grains. I used to be so scared of carbohydrates. And these days I'm finding that by incorporating in wholesome grains and vegetables, I feel fuller, I feel more energetic, and I actually look better. So there are a couple things that you can do. First of all, starting in the morning. Breakfast is a tough meal. It's usually one that's rushed, you're on the run, you're grabbing a coffee, maybe a bagel, and I think there are some options that you can do besides that. I love this cereal. It's a really nice whole grain rolled oats. And I'll make a big thing of this in the beginning of the week and keep it in the fridge. And then every day I can scoop some out, add some maple syrup onto it, maybe some honey, some cut up fruit. And it's something that's really good and hearty to get you going and to keep you, energized throughout your day. So there are a lot of things that you can do too if you haven't spent much time in the kitchen. Cooking does not have to be hard. It actually can use really simple, fresh ingredients, and one of the cuisines that I've always been so drawn to is French. And I especially love the Barefoot Contessa. She has some amazing cookbooks. And the reason why I love French cooking is because the French use whole ingredients, they use fresh ingredients, and it's simple. There may only be 5 ingredients in the whole dish. When I was in Paris, I went with my mom every day to the farmer's market and got fresh cheese and chicken and vegetables and olives, and it was such a neat experience seeing the French shop daily for their stuff. So I think by incorporating that in, you'll see that it's really not that difficult, and it may take a little bit more time in the kitchen, but you'll be far surprised with the results of your meals. There's also some things that you can look into, like Food Combine. This is a really good book that I've actually used for, 15 years. And the reason why I really like her stuff is that she incorporates carbohydrates as well. So while she's not mixing the carbohydrates in with the protein, she is making it part of a balanced diet, and that's key. I think anything in life, including your diet, has to be balanced. So if you're focusing on one food group or eliminating a food group, you've got a problem. Another thing that you might want to do is check out some new types of cookbooks. I have never owned a vegan cookbook, and I bought this, and I absolutely adore it. There is one of my favorite salads that I've ever had in here. There's soups and casseroles and all kinds of different great things. So I say, why not try one vegetarian or vegan day per week? Just say that you're not going to have any meat, any dairy, cheese, and just try it and give it a shot. It's a lot more tasty than you think. They also have some really good blogs online too. So also, when you're thinking about your cooking, one way to really, really spice up your dishes is by adding intense flavors. So there are different things that you can focus on. I love balsamic vinegar, different dressings that you can do. These are great. Pomegranate juice, hot sauce, and don't be scared of different grains. In a lot of these vegan cookbooks, they'll add things like black-eyed peas, lentils, rice noodles are great. These are really nice. And this is especially wonderful, quinoa. I don't know if you've heard of it, but this grain is supposed to be like the miracle grain. Apparently, it is a complete protein, which is really good for people like me who are allergic to soy and some vegetables where it makes eating vegetarian kind of challenging. So this is a great grain. It fluffs up, and it's nice to add into salads or casseroles. Even soups would be great. So look for that in your grocery store. Also, I recommend focusing on fresh herbs. I have rosemary, thyme, sage, whatever I can find at the grocery store in the fridge. And you'd be amazed at the difference with fresh herbs and how it can change a dish. Also, adding in salsas is a really nice thing too, to add some spice. Mustards are great too. So by really kind of breaking your food down to the basics, I think not only are you going to feel better, but you're going to look better, and you're going to have more energy throughout the day. And not only that, your practice is going to get better. So I say forget the fast food, forget the prepackaged food, and just try and cook more at home. I think you'll have more family time, you'll enjoy it better, and your meals will be just more full of nutrients and richer, and I don't know, it's just a nice way to spend your life. So anyways, thanks for being here, and happy yoga.